Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. So this is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is not a live commentary round with my new start Jegan, but it's as close as we're going to get today. I dropped this in the evening, not too long before I was going to meet up with Maelstrom for Final Fantasy XI, so I just put this aside so I could do the commentary later. It is later. It is 3:30 in the morning, and I'm going to get this put up for Friday before I go to bed, but I like it. It is, right now, this is my very first round with it, the only one I've played so far. You'll kind of get to see me figuring it out in real time. It uses, its default weapon is a shrapnel bazooka, which I'm not too big on, honestly. I usually like those, but the cooldown time is so long that it can't, there's really no option to get any kind of build stun built up with it. There's reasons for that, which you'll see me, again, figuring out as we go. Right now, this Zero Shiki is hitting me with beams and melee. Luckily, those are the two defenses I built for. I've got 40 in beam and melee defense. And this is when I discover what my melee pattern looks like, which, good lunge, but I was not quite centered for it. Got a good 18,000 damage on that Gerbera Tetra. That's not bad. As you can see, it has a Jegan beam rifle as a sub-weapon, which does pretty good damage, and stuns, so yeah, as I start to actually explore the sub-weapons, I start to figure out, oh yeah, it doesn't necessarily need a main weapon that stuns, because everything else on it does. It has arm-mounted grenades and shoulder-mounted missiles, both of which stun if enough hit, and it doesn't take that many. I think 2 of the grenades and 1 of the, okay, I'm so restless they're waiting for a place to spawn that I'm annoying myself. But, yeah, I think it takes like two grenades or 3 missiles to stun something. But, yeah, as you can see, the damage is good. I just finished off the Gerbera Tetra very easily. And that Dom Nomadus is dead, so I wasn't able to do anything. But, and now I'm getting hit from the side. But yeah, it's got quite a few tricks. It also has a new skill called, I think it's called EX Boost. And what it does is it gives you more boost and basically a short period, I believe, of infinite boost. But yeah, it's got some interesting things going for it in that department, because yeah, it gives you like a speed boost and you know, I think infinite dodge for that for like a 5-second period, and you can only use it once per life. But unlike Overboost, it does not land you on your face when you're done. So there's some potential to that. I'm only gonna use it once during this round and not to any real effect. I'm just kind of experimenting with it. But, and I'm also dead because, you know, support fire. But yeah, this thing has some potential. I want to spend more time with it, and I have a feeling it's going to do better in space. But it's not bad. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. We've got a slight lead. Nothing major, but enough. And they're trying to take point C, which I am going to stop right now. They're hovering near the ceiling. I found them. I got them. I'm going to throw some support fire out, and I think it's going to miss completely. I forget. But, or does it get a kill? I'm pretty sure number 5 is the Nomadus there, because you can actually, it's big enough you can actually make it out under its number on the minimap. So yeah, I think I planned that on the Nomadus, which is the slowest and largest of the enemy mobile suits, so the one most likely to get hit by support fire, and it did. So I think that was it anyway. I may have misjudged, but that was certainly the intent, for whatever intent is actually worth. See, around this corner is, I think, the Gerbera, and something else, and they were kind of turning to look at me at first, and then they didn't, so I was able to stop that Zero Shiki. So I think the Gerbera is here too. But yeah, they looked right at me, I thought, and then they turned around and decided to ignore me, which, you know, ignore an enemy team member, especially an isolated one like I was, at your own peril. At this point, to be honest, I think I'm not using the bazooka enough, because I could have used it to sneak in some damage here. Yeah, Dryson. But, yeah, so, but again, because it doesn't stun, it just kind of, since almost everything else in Stark Jegan's inventory does, it's kind of easy to overlook. The missiles can be used while moving. None of the weapons, except for the Vulcans, as best as I can tell, can be used while boosting. So that's not a horrible thing, but I do like me some missiles you can use while boosting. But that's just me. And I've got somebody behind me. They are gonna kill me here, but yeah, it took some work. Like I said, it has the slots to basically get melee and one of the two ranged defenses to 40 points. And I chose beam because we're at 550 and there's a lot of beams up here. You can see the Dom Nomadus on the map there by B, because yeah, that thing is just enormous. Gonna be really fascinating to finally get the Bound Dock in here. I kind of want to see a Bound Dock versus Nomadus fist fight at some point, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be the two largest thing in the game. But, okay, there's Gerbera Tetra. That's a good target for me, so... And I managed to wait until it was close enough that I didn't stun it with the grenades, but I did stun it with the saber. And got 3 missiles in on that. And taking a lot of damage from up on the bridge, so I really should just stop pursuing the Gerbera and move. Not doing that. And I just now noticed, which I didn't when I was playing, those missiles they track. Yeah, and I just tried the EX boost just to see what it did, and nothing I needed to do at that moment. Nothing bad, but nothing I needed to do at that moment. But you'll notice that it did not land me on my face, and that's the thing I really was curious about, since the description reminded me very much of the Zaku's Akzaku and other Mobile Suit's Overboost skill. It is different, so I'm going to have to experiment with that some more. But yeah, the missiles track, so I'm going to have to remember that as well. I've gotten pretty good with the Vargil's tracking. The Vargil and the Moon Gundam have those butterfly edges that track your reticle, and I managed to actually in a AB room make a complete circuit of one of the base rooms without actually hitting the wall or the base with the butterfly edge. So there's a lot of flexibility there that I need to experiment with more. But yeah, just on the actual subject, yeah, I'm liking the Stark Jegan. I'm gonna try and do more with it. I may try and get a space round with it, because I've been trying to get both ground and space rounds for new mobile suits that are usable in both areas, because well, I just felt like it. I've got a Hazel 2 space round coming up sometime soon, so hopefully that'll, be interesting. But yeah, round's about to end, and that's why I decided to keep this very first round. I forgot. Pulled out the beam rifle, saw the Gerbera, landed the shot at the last possible second, and we won. So yeah, this was kind of a clumsy round, because like I said, my very, very first one. But yeah, just for that shot, I kind of had to keep it, so... Yeah, plus I got top score, which for fumbling my way through this, or I guess flailing my way through this, that's kind of why I picked the name. Not bad. 5 kills, 4 deaths. Yeah, not bad for a start. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! And yes, right now, for part of the 4 million download celebration, there is a 100% crate drop rate and a silver or gold every 3 drops. So, just even if you don't do anything else, try and AB out your loot boxes, because you might get something good dropped on you.